Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm going to do a reading, a tarot reading, and it's the magic of sexual desires. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So I was drawn to two decks of cards that are they get me thinking a little bit, okay, especially along the sexual lines. And it is the Tarot of Designers. This is Anna's deck. You can find her at Anna's Corner, Tarot of Desires. Okay. It's got her details on the cards. Let me just show you. So let's use Anna's deck. Okay. Tarot of Designers. Time that you design your own tarot cards. Or what cards could you use as kind of tarot cards? There we go. Soul Embrace, Intuition. So we're going to use the Tarot of Designers. And Tarot of Sexual Magic. So that's why I kind of called it the Magic of Sexual Desires. It's going to be interesting. Just a nice and easy... not going to roll our sleeves up, we're going to pull them down. A nice easy tarot reading. Okay. What did I call it again? The Magic of Sexual Desires. We've got the washing machine on. Dirty laundry. Just washing it. I feel like we've been using Oracle cards quite a lot last couple of days. I do enjoy just tapping in to the tarot. I'm not sure what this story is. Seven of Swords, the Wheel. There's a feminine here who's not good enough for the masculine. Even though this really does feel like the masculine here is being seduced by a very seductive feminine. It's like it's not her, it's him. It's not her, it's him. Now this is a card of moving on, so this is behaviour that is stopping. You might have gone so far and then actually can't go through with it. Okay? Now this feminine here, I feel like she may have been rejected. I don't think that she's really that bothered. But the masculine is here. He wants to cover up. Now the reason why I say that is because next we have a feminine who's on a pedestal. And I feel like this masculine is actually trying to replace or find that maybe with another. It's not succeeding. And this is about dropping ways of the past. So when playing the field. But when you realise it's just sex. There's no emotion, there's no love, there's no tenderness to it. So whether or not this is actually going on in this masculine's mind, I mean, don't let your mind run away with you. But it's like he's trying, this feminine here is actually here. So she's not really that bothered. It's like he can be replaced quite easily. She's not that worried. He looks more of a match for the one on the pedestal. And people seem to admire her. So whatever used to turn this masculine on doesn't turn him on anymore. He doesn't find it a turn on. He's longing here. Okay. The wheel's going to turn because we've got the Seven of Swords. Now that's the card of moving on. And I want to say moving on from doing things a certain way to actually going after what it is that you really desire. So rather than trying to replace it, why don't you just go for it? Go straight to the top. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune. So for one, luck is on your side. You're a lucky man. And it's like, what are you doing then? Playing around. Or thinking of playing around. If you're a lucky man. Well, the wheel's turning. So that behaviour will turn. That behaviour will change. King of Wands. All I can see is the yellow. And the yellow is taking me to the solar plexus. Okay. Now, the masculine here is embracing someone. It's the King of Wands. So maybe he was quite quick to drop because having the willpower, courageous. This is either being courageous to say goodbye to this kind of behaviour, or it's what kind of got him in trouble before. He was like thinking with his dick. It's for immediate satisfaction, but long term, it's not very satisfying. When you realise people just kind of didn't really mean anything. Not what I want to say, unless like you've been rejected sexually, the masculine here has been rejected sexually. Because this feminine here, it looks like she's got kind of toilet paper, toilet tissue, and I felt like she thought that maybe it was a bit shit. Anyway. So we have this embracing here with the King of Wands. Let's find out some more. Because that's your courage and your willpower, the solar plexus. It was like, I felt like you want, like the masculine here wants to actually feel some kind of light, some energy. I don't feel there was any energy exchange in this connection. It's like you go looking for something and you don't really quite find it, and you end up being even more disappointed. And then we have the High Priestess. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. We've got another story coming in here. The other story is that this is actually the Divine Feminine. And the masculine's turned his back to her. It's like he put somebody else up on a pedestal. And here the feminine actually is waiting. She's like, I know what's going on. It's still kind of the same, trying to find your glory somewhere else. But here, the King of Wands, it's like he's actually saying goodbye to this person that's been put up on the pedestal. And here's the Divine Feminine. So it's definitely a karmic energy here. Here's the Divine Feminine. Comforting herself in the High Priestess, knowing that she knows exactly what's going on. It's like she could have wrote this script. And in comes the masculine. I'm not sure what he's got. Now chasing after the feminine. So it's like the feminine, she's covered herself. This is, I feel, the Divine Feminine. She's now covered herself up. You can still see her stockings there. But she's covered herself up and she's going. That's the Knight of Pentacles. So the masculine here is taking his time to actually come around to the idea. I want to say that whoever he did put on a pedestal and reject the Divine Feminine for, I feel in return he's been rejected. He's had exactly what he's done to the Divine Feminine put back on him, or itchy foot. And it's like the divine feminine here. That's why she's kind of just walked away. She's just been, yes, it may be shit, but karma is, isn't it? So we've got the high priestess just sitting in her glory here. She looks so sweet and innocent there, doesn't she? And in comes the masculine after a long time with something. I'm not sure. Shall we try and find out what this is he's holding? What is that? Can anyone tell me what that is? But whatever it is, it doesn't look like it's perfect. So let's just say it was an avocado or a lime. It looks like it's like got some, it's aging a bit. It's like, I've got this for you. It's like, how long have you had this? How long have you been wanting to give this to me for? And that's the kind of feeling. So it's not perfect. We're going to carry on. Okay. Bit of a Romeo and Juliet scene going on here. So it could be a song. Something's inside of there. I'm not sure. He's given her something. We've got the Five of Pentacles, something to try and make up, and then the Two of Cups. This is, I think this is a song or poetry. There's something contained within that. So it's like he wants to hand something over to the divine feminine. He's going to kind of like serenade her. It's definitely about true love. So he's changed his ways. He's the Five of Pentacles, going through that transition. So, like I said, the will, the old life, that person doesn't even, he's not playing them games anymore. They just, like, so disappointing. So I feel like the masculine here actually feels disappointed in himself. Now, we've got Two of Cups. Not much colour going on here. Feels very much a kiss and make up energy first. I feel like you're going to know the difference. Oh, this is old fashioned making love. Which I feel the divine feminine and the divine masculine have not actually experienced to its full capacity yet. They were making something before. Like sparks, electricity, chaos. But what happens when you make love? Not war. Some old-fashioned romance wooing going on here. Rose petals. Romeo and Juliet serenading. There's definitely something secretive to it, which kind of gives it its appeal. So it's definitely a love like no other. And we've got the masculine here taking that leap of faith. He's going towards, let me have a look. I'm not sure, because in the background there are some lovers who are canoodling, and he's like, I'm not really fussed about what anyone else is doing. I'm more worried about what I'm doing. And he kicks away those snakes, and he's off. He's brought himself back to centre. Let's go again with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel has spun. He's turned around. Okay, where are you going? Divine masculine. He says to happier times. You can see the sun, the reflection on those mountains in the background. Or should we call it a cliff? He's not taking a leap off the edge of the cliff. He's walking. He's walking around the edge of it. Cliffhanger. Where are we going to? Divine masculine. He doesn't care about anyone else and what they're doing, but he's most definitely caring now about if anyone else is going to get their hands on the divine masculine, and they get to experience what he's experienced with the divine feminine. He's furious. So he needs to go and make his claim. He's going to make his claim. He doesn't care if it's not ready, if it's not perfect, it's coming. Old-fashioned style. Feeling like a gentleman, so he's going to look after you and ensure that no one else gets their grubby little hands on you, apparently. Divine Feminine. You're not having your grubby little hands on the High Priestess. My Empress. So now the Divine Masculine, he does need to talk to the Divine Feminine. He might be coming to fan you down, call you off. You could be a bit hot. How he's holding you here, it's as if like, just listen to me. There's that lantern there, which I feel he's always been carrying for you. He's got the fan there. And I feel like he's kind of saying, you have every right to be like angry, but will you please listen to me? He's over that wall. So I feel like he maybe not had to knock down the walls. He's had to jump over some hurdles, some walls to get to you. It's like the least you can do is listen to him. And the Divine Feminine, you can kind of feel the energy is like, she knew this day was coming. Yes, you did. Hence why it's here, because you knew. So, let's have a look at this one on its own. Need to talk. Two of Wands. He needs to tell you really everything that's gone on. There's been some time. Stuff's happened in between the two of you not being in contact. His mind's going crazy with the thought of you being touched by someone else. That's really what's driving him insane. And I want to know, because he can't find satisfaction elsewhere, so he knows it's with you, Divine Feminine, but what about you? After how the Divine Masculine's kind of behaved and put somebody else on a pedestal, it was like you were just, I don't want to say twiddling your thumbs, twiddling the toilet tissue. So a lot of tears and a lot of like bullshit, really, that you've kind of been put through. But now the Divine Masculine wants to talk. So, the magic of sexual desires. Let's use them. These are the Tarot of Desires by our lovely Anna. Let's see what these cards want to say. Now, this bottom row here is the Five of Pentacles, a transition. Not doing things how you used to do them. Doing things a different way. It's coming towards the Two of Cups, which is that true love connection. Being back at centre. Meaning you want to kind of... well, seeing as we have the cards of talking here. The Fool. He wants to explain how he was a fool. But what's actually driving the masculine crazy is he's got a tower moment. So he's really remembering you and what you felt and smelt and what you touched like. And he's angry. Tower. For the Nine of Cups, the Divine Masculine. He wants his wishes fulfilled. You are his wish fulfillment. So let's talk. Two of Wands. Partial success for both of you. You both have things that you wish to say. You're going to have to take turns. Not just one-sided. Two of Wands. Seven of Swords. Let's have a look. Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, he's been wanting to do this for a long time. He realised his mistake quite a while ago. How he rejected the Divine Feminine, but really all he done was reject himself. And I feel that that's really played out within his own life. He's been rejected. He knows what it feels like. Doesn't feel nice, does it? Knight of Pentacles. So he's been wanting to come forward, waiting for the right time. He's got his pentacle there. Knight of Pentacles is here, actually coming with whatever it is that he's held on to for so long. So he's wanted to do this for quite a while. Looks a bit like death there, doesn't he? Like he's been through his transformation. Look at him looking back on himself. Of that sad, sad situation. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. But it's the one word that you need to summon up to say. The Wheel. So someone was put on a pedestal. Then the feminine's down here with her toilet tissue. I want to say, while another feminine's being admired. It's not the Divine Feminine. Well, it is now. It wasn't. Sorry, it's a past energy. Because we have the goodbye here, right in the middle. And it feels like it was early on in the reading. So a past energy. Let's look at this wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. It was like since the Divine Masculine made that decision, he's just had this string of unfortunate events. Bad luck. He needed to know what it felt like. Four of Swords. What turned out... Okay, it's like the green wasn't grass. The green wasn't grasser. Grasser. Who's a grass? I don't know. Someone been a grass? This feminine on a pedestal didn't turn out to be what the masculine expected it to be. Underneath all the kind of image. She wasn't all that. She wasn't eloquent. Elegant. Eloquent. I feel like it was just sex. Looks like actually she's looking up the sky, up to the sky, as if like maybe she can't wait for it to be over with. Four Swords. That's someone who's resting, recuperating, healing. Healing. If you're healing, then you're not able to produce love, are you? If it's not within, it's not going to be without. So, anyway, that was that. That was that. The grass wasn't greener. Very much past energy here. Divine Masculine said goodbye. Maybe after one last try. So I feel like he's put his all into that connection. He did put his all of it. He sacrificed everything for this lady on the pedestal that he had put up there. And it was like, that was the death of him. She caused his resurrection towards the Divine Feminine. For him to really want to know what love feels like, what love is, what true love really feels like if you allow it. So we have the masculine saying goodbye. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands will shoot off. Okay, he's hungry. He's hungry for sex, passion, desire, touch. But he's hungry to make his claim with the Divine Feminine here. The Hermit. Yeah, he's like his penis. Come on. He's throbbing for some passion. See that lantern he's holding there? It's been a while. He's been throbbing for this action. Hiding behind, I don't know what. Lightning strikes, let's say that. Oh, do I have to say it? No, because that's like really like crude. A purple-headed womb spoon. Let's get deep. Like really deep. He's hard and deep. Maybe he might have had one last attempt to try and resurrect. He might be having like actual erectile problems, not being able to get an erection. If you're not turned on, especially like for men. I mean, you're going to go down the Viagra route. If you don't have a sex drive, it's because you're not turned on by your partner. The High Priestess. Divine Feminine sitting here. Could have told you that one. Saw how that was going to pan out. Nine of Pentacles, it's a Divine Feminine's card. She's sitting here. It's like, I don't know, she's kind of like hiding. She's in her garden where the grass is greener. And it just looks like it's her card, the Nine of Pentacles. It looks like she's just chilling out. Yeah, okay, she looks a bit grey. I think she's over that now, though. With the all the coins around her, and especially the wise bird here, she's been keeping her eye on things. She knows she knows a story. And she has faith here with her own success. So I want to say it's not this knock-on effect where the Divine Feminine feels that she knows, the Divine Feminine knows that she really can put herself up on that pedestal herself, okay? And that's what she's doing. She's sitting in faith. Who's got the one pentacle that's going to bring in the legacy? Well, it's the Knight of Pentacles here at the beginning. That makes a Ten of Pentacles. Divine Masculine's at the Nine of Cups. Divine Feminine's at the Nine of Pentacles. Has been again for a while. Divine Masculine has wanted to make this offer for a while. Okay, so in he comes. The Knight of Pentacles. He makes the offer. You can see he's on his horse. I reckon that horse has been like chasing. It reminds me of like the Knight of Wands horse. He hasn't got a horse here. So it's his Knight of Wands now. He's got the courage to do this. And he's got a new kind of, he's got a new cloak on. More like Superman's cloak. He's looking stronger and he's bringing something that he's been working on for quite a while. I mean, the Divine Feminine, she's kind of, it looks like she's covered up like her old kinky ways. And she's just really been resting. It's like she's really been purifying her body for some true, good old-fashioned romance. To be wooed. So it's like she's had a complete cleansing here. Okay, Divine Masculine, you're coming in. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You're coming in because, like I said, you're hungry. I'm not going to say much about this because you're not hanging around. So you're doing headstands, like cartwheels to get there. It's like, jeez. You can, well, you have a look. Screaming out that it needs some attention. A poorly boy needs to be kissed better. So what's your contraption? Is that what you're trying to say? Look at it. Look, look how shriveled up it is. It needs some attention. I said I was going to try and find out what it was that he was holding. So look at my little fella. Okay, so no hanging around. It's like you've got that pentacle behind your head. That's the idea. It's just like, oh man. The Divine Masculine needs like little buddy, needs some attention. Okay. Should we move on to the next row then? Because you're going to have to swoon the Divine Feminine. It's like you're going to. You want her to listen to you. It's like you want to serenade her. So you're a bit chatty now. Now that you've come in, it's like can't really keep you quiet, Divine Masculine. You wish for the Divine Feminine to be quiet so that you can just get it all off your chest. It's like if she interferes, she's going to stop your flow. Because you're on a roll. Okay. So if she interferes, It's like you just want to kiss her to shut her up. Okay. What else? Or you have the intentions of like just ramming something in her mouth. It's like, be gentle with her. Yeah, pay attention. Look what you're doing, okay? Man. So we've got temperance here. It looks like you're an ostrich that wants to bury your head in the sand. Okay, so you're going to do this. It's just like, don't look, just do it. Just whatever it is that you've got to spill, just spill it. Look at the hands, like, groping. Whose hands are they? From behind. Groping the breasts. So it's kind of like, I feel like the masculine like sneaks up behind the divine feminine. It says, close your eyes, I've got something for you. Don't be gullible, divine feminine. Like, beware. I'm not sure what he's going to like. Okay. Little grope. I do actually feel like he's going to spill out a lot of, oh, bless him. He wants to bury his head in the sand, but he doesn't, okay? It's like he's an alien. You're so hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? Bit of E.T. going on here. You're from a whole other world, a different dimension. You've opened my eyes. What's the rest of it? Now I'm ready to fall, lead me into the lights. You're so hypnotizing. Okay, here we go. Old fashioned. Swooning. Ah. Right, let's go to the Two of Cups. He's got his trousers on here. He's going to be gentle. It's going to be a kiss. But don't be so filthy. It's like, that's your desire, divine feminine. He just wants to give you a gentle kiss and maybe a song and some poetry. Oh, Queen of Wands, so you can just sit there and listen without getting embarrassed. Look, even the pussycat. It's like, chill out, divine feminine. Sit there. You're going to be crowned the Queen of Wands. He said goodbye to all that he needs to say goodbye to. And, well, time for you to relax. So you're sitting back watching a show. It's like, I feel that maybe you felt you used to put on the show, divine feminine, but it's like the masculine's like something in his bag. And he's in, I'm going to show you what a show really is. I'm going to show you a good time. That's what the divine masculine said. Rather than you, divine feminine, always providing the good time, making the good, all the good for the divine masculine, top up his energy, make him feel like a man. He's like, no way he's going to come and make you feel like a woman. And he knows exactly what you want and how to give it to you. Okay. The judgment. He has all the medicine. Oh my goodness. He does really get his own like satisfaction from this. He gets topped up, don't worry, he gets healed. But it's what's going on behind it. It's like, this is what he wants. This is his medicine. But you're going to get your medicine, okay? You've got to take it like a good girl. So, look how he's being drawn in here. I feel like that is the divine feminine. It took me to like the Sphinx. And how he's being drawn in, the bond. And just that healing in the background there with the angels. It's like, come with me. What do you see? I don't think he gives a shit about any judgment. If he doesn't do this, he's fearing. This is what he's walking into. He doesn't even know what he's walking into. He doesn't care. He's in a bit of a rage. Get some fresh air first. because you're wanting to talk, not rage. So let's look at the Tower. What's this Tower moment? The desires, sexual desires have got too much. That's the magic of them. Five of Swords. Now he's thinking. What's this in the background? Someone's... Okay, yeah. It's like, so whoever's around you, Divine Feminine, lurking, leeching, hopeful. He's like, I don't think so. He's sending them away. That's what he's thinking about. How do I get rid of everyone else on the scene and make it very clear? No access. Apart from you, Divine Masculine. In the background is someone crying. Five of Swords. It's too much. Emotional loss. It's a card of emotional loss. So, Nine of Chalices. You're the Nine of Cups. You know what you want, Divine Masculine. Got some nice tasty fruit there going on the table. You've got your Divine Feminine there. She's kind of... Well, she's got a nice outfit on underneath there. Now, a different story has just kind of come in here because this is the Divine Feminine. Excuse me. Seeing as this is a card of partial success, I was picking up it was a different character. So it could be the seductress who wants to seduce the Divine Masculine to stay where he is. And he's like, it doesn't satisfy me. So it doesn't matter how much you rub your foot up my leg. It's not doing anything. It's like, have a look. It's like, no change. Give it a rest. It doesn't work. That's what was coming up here. And actually getting that message across to someone. Instead of keep trying different practices, I mean, it should just be, shouldn't it, natural? But that's what we're all looking for, is a love that just knows how to love. No questions asked. The High Priestess, and this is with the Nine of Chalices. So we've got the High Priestess who's sitting here, or has been sitting here, in her lovely green grass, green garden, green grass of home. Doing her tribal dancing, like kind of. She's got the key. Well, she's got the key for the masculine and the feminine. If you have a look on her arms here, on her forearms. It's her biceps, isn't it? So she's strong and balanced in her masculine, feminine energy. Look how colourful she is, flexible. But I feel it's been tapping into rituals and just a more colourful life. With the High Priestess. She's been studying. She does have a scroll here. I feel like actually she's like celebrating a bit. But I feel like they could be marriage papers or they could be divorce papers, the Divine Masculine's divorce papers, like evidence. There's something that he's showing the Divine Feminine. It could be a song she's singing. I wonder if it's an upbeat song or whether it's a love song. Who knows? Depending on your masculine's humour. Does it matter? No. They're expressing their feelings, whether it's a comical song that isn't too serious or whether it's one that's just going to make you want to cry. I think you're going to cry anyway. But cry with joy. Okay, but there is this one that's kind of was on its own and maybe the Divine Masculine really does need to speak to someone first. But he's on his way. It's like... He's not controlling him, it's his it's his friend that's controlling him. He's in control at the moment. So. Blame the penis. Whatever this conversation is, it needs to happen because, look, this heart is just dripping. And them swords really need to come out because nothing is going to be sunshiny and there are no happy days. I feel like although it's dripping there, I felt like these were roots of a tree that have been kind of rooted up. So you're uprooting some real deep stuff. Hurts. This can't continue. That's all it's shouting out. This can't continue. We've got the Ten of Chalices. I feel the Divine Masculine here just wants to kind of, I feel it's for the Divine Feminine, he does just want to kind of go off into this garden, it's like the secret garden, and make this happen. Whatever it takes, make this legacy happen. Seeing as it's a 10 of, well, it's a 10 of chalices, it's a 10 of cups. Oh, okay, I thought that was a pentacle there. It's not, it's actually the grail. He's off to get that, no matter what, whoever this figure is in the background, the masculine's off to get that love. Nothing's going to deter him. Look, the signs, symbols, his little friend, all pointing in and going in the same direction, and look what's leading him. Lizard. Very interesting reading. Okay, so going to get some Lovers Oracle. We'll start with the love heart ones. So we've got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Who are you trying to distance yourself from, Divine Masculine? I'm feeling it could be this other partner. It's just too heartbreaking. You need to have some time to reflect. Especially if you've had a real deep conversation, you could have hurt each other's feelings. And I'm saying this is you and a karmic. I feel that you've upset the Divine Feminine's feelings as well, but she's upset your feelings, okay? So I feel that reflection's been done. This is more about what's been said. And you might need to give you and this other partner that it feels like there's been a breakup. You might need to just give each other some space and just trust that it happened the way that it did for a reason, and it will all work out for the best. Feels like a bit of a shitty situation though. So whatever's come out, it's like who was talking, and it's like your sexual desire is talking. And it's kind of worked its magic on you. So, reflection. We've got this one here. A secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. That's a Divine Masculine. He's admiring the Divine Feminine. Like I said, it's all a bit too much. It's not going to be secret for too much longer. If anything, I think maybe he might have told this person maybe the truth that there could be someone else. That not could be, that there is someone else that he does desire. And it feels like no matter what, he's going to go for that. I've got this group of cards here. We're going to take them. You're manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Trust your heart. Trust your willing. That tells you what you're attracted to, seriously. Oh. And it's like consistently attracted to the same thing. Okay, so. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And I feel that this is actually Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine coming together. And it's like, let there be that closeness between you, but always give each other space. You're going to have your time, your turn. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So give each other the respect here and the time and space. Respect. Got another one with, oh, they're all kind of like couples now. Okay, so let's look at this one. Playfulness. So I said it might not be like a serious note. It could be like something comical just to try and make you laugh. It's coming light-hearted. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. It's a big test here. Jeez, look at all these. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So I feel actually the Divine Masculine will be giving this karmic partner of the past. So I feel the karma's done. What's needed to be said has been said. You've got to live with that now. You must trust that it will all work out for the best though. Okay, it might not have happened in the nicest of ways, but you are going to get what you actually did deep down desire, Divine Masculine. So I actually feel this is bringing you to your Divine Feminine. I don't feel it's you and your Divine Feminine that's going to have space. If anything, while you leave this karmic partner to have some space, you might actually go to the Divine Feminine, where you are going to find yourself, find the missing pieces that you were looking for through that embrace. In that car. How quick can you get there? Supersonic quick. Energetically, yeah. That's not enough anymore. You want it in the physical. Why? Because it's time. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. You're the only one for each other that can do that. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. You need to get back on actually being on friendly terms, laughing again, opening up, truly opening up to this love and not being afraid. Friendship. Got a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and I love you. Like I said, we know, we can feel it. But it's like there's more to be experienced. It's not enough anymore. So a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and I love you. I think I might actually end on this one. We just need one pack of Lovers Oracle. Okay, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. And that is the magic of your sexual desires. Have a great Saturday. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.